Good evening, this is the Dean of all things spicy from Conjured Vapors Peppers, and I'm here to do a pepper review for you today. So a little bitty pod called a Bico Roxa. I'll eat two of these since they're so small. Let you see how they taste. And then we'll do a big mustard mama. At least that's how the seeds came when my friend Ian grew it out. So we'll see. So yeah, this pod is from Ian, Ruthless Reaper. Thank you, Ian. And the Bico Roxas are from my garden. I just love Roxas. It's one of my favorite peppers. I don't know if I've tried the Bico this year. I might have. Cut her open, see what she looks like on the inside. Handy dandy knife. There's the interior of the Bico Roxa. Quite a bit of placenta for such a small pod. So most Roxas have a lantern shape. These little Bico Roxas don't. So let's see how she tastes. Very sweet. Kind of a cherry taste. No floral notes, no bitter notes, no earthiness. Just sweet and fruity. I want to say around 4 to 500,000 Scoville heat units. Definitely a little hotter than a habanero. The tongue is mostly mid roof of my mouth and back of my tongue and then my throat. The burn's quick, doesn't last long. Tasty pod. Honestly, I think with this pepper, I'd want to use it with spaghetti or rigatoni, something with a red sauce. Let's try the big mustard mama. See what she looks like. Hmm. Yeah, not sure I'm gonna eat that one. We'll have to work on this one instead. See if this one looks better on the inside than the other one. Hopefully. Yeah, I want to cut into it and it has some black in it. Yeah, not always sure if it's the seeds, just the fact that they weren't viable, or if they're not viable mainly because they're picked a little early, or if it's more of a rot. And I'm not interested in trying that, so we'll try this one instead. Very earthy on the outset, moving a little bit into bitterness with a slight hint of floral. No sweetness, no fruitiness. The burn is mostly in my throat. Still climbing. I enjoy mustard pods. I used to always hate anything that had a floral flavor to it or a bitter flavor to it, but I truly think they're growing on me. All right, I think the heat is peaked. So I'm going to say the heat is around 1.3 to 1.4 million Scoville heat units. That's my guess. Now, my tolerance right now is extremely high, so I can't tell you for sure. And I'm not a machine, right? I love the aftertaste, though. Got a really, really tasty aftertaste. And now the heat, the burn specifically, has moved to the front of my tongue. It's no longer in my throat. It's now on the front of my tongue. Starting to make my nose a little runny. No eye wateriness yet. It's a great pod. I think overall, if I were going to use this one in cooking, so in my family, my godmother made a dish that was an old family recipe, over 100 years old. It was a Mexican pork chili over Spanish rice. Absolutely, this pod should go in that. Currently, we make it with dynamite, which is a chili that's just outside of Hatch, New Mexico. So most people call it a hatch. They say dynamite hatch, but it's not really a hatch because it's not grown in Hatch, New Mexico. So it's a dynamite chili. But it's about 15 to 30,000 somewhere on the Scoville heat units, and we put a pound in a pot of chili. So yeah, I would use this in my pork chili over Spanish rice. Be a really good flavor. Somewhat similar to Hatch with a chinense flavor. So, all right, well, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful night. This is the Dean of All Things Spicy. I'm out.